Welcome to the mystical world of ancient Babylon, a city filled with secrets, sorcery, and angels. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing and mysterious tales in religious tradition, the story of Harut and Marut, two angels who were sent to Earth on a divine mission. But what happens when heavenly beings are tested with earthly temptations? Let's find out. Our story begins in the heavens, where the angels watched humans with concern. People were disobeying God, falling into sin, and even dabbling in the dark arts of magic. The angels couldn't understand why humans were so easily tempted. After all, they reasoned, if they were in the humans' place, they would never fall for such things. Enter Harut and Marut, two angels known for their devotion and righteousness. They were so sure of their strength that they agreed to be sent down to Earth to see if they could resist the very temptations that humans faced every day. And so Harut and Marut found themselves in the heart of Babylon, a city renowned for its mystical practices and sorcery. Their mission? To test the people and teach them about magic, but with a twist. They warned everyone they encountered, this is a test from God. Learning this magic can lead you astray. Choose wisely. But despite the warnings, the people of Babylon couldn't resist. They craved the power that magic promised, and they were willing to risk everything for it. Soon, chaos spread through the city as people used their newfound powers to sow discord and manipulate others. One of the most tragic effects of the magic Harut and Marut taught was its use to cause discord between husbands and wives. This magic, while seemingly small, had devastating consequences. Love turned to suspicion, trust to betrayal, and in homes where once there was peace, now only strife remained. What made this magic so dangerous was how it preyed on the very foundation of human relationships, trust and love. A single spell could turn a loving couple against each other, filling their hearts with doubt and bitterness. The damage was not just to the individuals, but to the entire fabric of society. The people of Babylon were so consumed by their desire for power and control that they didn't realize the cost. They were tearing apart their own lives, their own families, all in pursuit of something that would only bring them misery. And Harut and Marut, despite their warnings, watched as the very knowledge they imparted was used for destruction. But Harut and Marut's mission wasn't just to observe humanity, it was also a test of their own resolve. At first, the angels were steadfast. They looked upon the humans with a mix of pity and resolve, confident that they could withstand any temptation. But Earth is a place full of surprises, and Babylon in particular was a city where temptation lurked around every corner. Her name was Zura, a woman of extraordinary beauty and charm. Her mere presence seemed to draw people in, and many believed she was not just a woman but a mystical being herself. Zura had heard whispers of the two mysterious strangers who had descended into Babylon and were teaching the secrets of magic. Intrigued, she decided to meet them herself. When Zura met Harut and Marut, something unexpected happened. The angels, who had been so certain of their strength, felt a flicker of desire. This was new, this was human, and it was dangerous. Zura's beauty was not just physical, it was magnetic, pulling them toward her, making them question everything they thought they knew about temptation. Some interpretations and stories suggest that Harut and Marut may have been transformed into human-like beings in the sense that they experienced human emotions, desires, and weaknesses. They were not just angels walking among humans, they were beings now capable of feeling the very temptations they once thought themselves immune to. Zura invited the angels to a private meeting away from the prying eyes of the city. It was here, in the quiet of a secluded garden, that the test would reach its peak. Zura didn't need magic to tempt them. Her words, her presence, and the subtle hints of the forbidden were enough. She offered them wine, something that angels were forbidden to consume. But this wasn't just a simple drink. It represented the choice between divine duty and earthly pleasure. Harut and Marut hesitated. They knew the consequences, but the pull was strong. The taste of the forbidden was alluring. For the first time, Harut and Marut experienced the full weight of human temptation. This wasn't just about resisting a simple act. It was about choosing between their divine nature and the intoxicating allure of human experience. Zura was more than a beautiful woman. She was the embodiment of all that they had vowed to resist. In that moment, Harut took the cup, succumbing to the temptation. He drank, crossing the line from divine to mortal. Marut, on the other hand, stepped back, his heart heavy with the weight of what he had witnessed. The angels had fallen, not because they were weak, but because they had underestimated the power of earthly temptation. As a consequence of their actions, Harut and Marut were punished by God. Their divine mission had turned into a personal failure, and now they faced the consequences. According to tradition, they were imprisoned in a well in Babylon, where they remain to this day, awaiting the final judgment. Their story serves as a powerful reminder of the dangers of pride, the consequences of forbidden knowledge, and the trials that come with free will. The story of Harut and Marut has echoed through the ages, not just as a tale of two fallen angels, but as a lesson for all of humanity. It's a story that warns us of the dangers of temptation, the importance of humility, and the idea that no one, not even angels, is immune to the trials of this world. So the next time you're tempted by something you know isn't right, remember the story of Harut and Marut. Even the strongest can fall, but it's our choices that define us. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this tale from religious tradition, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite story of angels and their trials? Until next time, stay curious.